The Musician in Residence programme with Paraorchestra, this enables us to work with people over a long period of time and really dig into what they need to support their musical practice.
My practice is an interesting one. I originally trained as a mezzo-soprano a very long time ago, and then I did my studies in composition. But I got back into performing when I joined a metal band, and since then I think the variety of genre that I've been exploring has been quite far-reaching, and I think I've started to enjoy that a lot about my practice, like the kind of chameleoning in between a variety of genres. So I applied for the Musicians in Residence program with Paraorchestra off the back of a project called Drift, and it was like the most difficult, challenging, and yet wonderful, rewarding, beautiful experience I think I've ever had doing a project. And I thought, like, I want more of this. And yeah, coincidentally, there was then this opportunity to engage with more of that, and to kind of occupy this very wonderful, supportive environment that is like so artistically and personally rewarding.
We've had an amazing couple of days together. This is the culmination of Rylan's year with us as musician in residence. It's been a chance for him to come to a room with a group of Paraorchestra musicians and to test out some ideas. He speaks with a unique and very personal voice, and I think the music that has come out of these couple of days is tremendously exciting.
The main project I've been working on is a sort of solo requiem. It's a fascinating overlap, I think, in headspace and composition between the Requiem project and this True Happiness piece. So for the Requiem, there's a real nod to the kind of more metal and rock world that I'm also inhabiting, but this has kind of stemmed from more of the classical world that I've been inhabiting. So I think the kind of similar music approached in almost a similar way, but with different ensembles, has led to leaning into different elements of classical technique. Actually really more so in the Requiem as opposed to here, and leaning more into the rock and metal elements here. And I think that's the space as an artist that I really love to occupy, kind of straddling the nether region between both of those worlds. I think what I perhaps hadn't expected was how instrumental the monthly catch-up meetings would be with Paraorchestra team. And what's been also so wonderful is that Paraorchestra seem to know everyone. If I say, oh, like I need someone who's kind of really skilled in this, or who knows like this side of the industry, they go, yeah, I think we know someone who can do that. And yeah, the reach that Paraorchestra have, I find still absolutely astonishing. There's never a question that really goes unanswered.
He thinks very broadly, but also deeply about his practice. So actually, it's not been very much work on my part to draw some fascinating and interesting ideas and conversations from Rylan.